You be in the gym at all, Chairman?
No, I'm starting to get in there. So I get in. I just read my mind. I said for a big thing, August 30th, we want to do a fast and intense workout this month. Where you be at? Where you be? What you be?
I don't. I just
Yeah.
wanted to ask the question.
Yeah. Well, you make me feel bad. You don't even. You got me feeling guilty.
Feel bad at all. I'm
You
just
did. You
trying
already
to learn
did.
something about
You already got
the
me
leaders
feeling.
in my community and what type of habits they keeping up.
I do a walk in the morning, but that ain't nothing. I feel guilty now.
You know, back in the day, they used to have in Chicago, they used to sell a lot, the Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Whatever happened to them, man?
They were on the East Coast.
So you know, I grew up on Racing and Roosevelt, right across the street from Civil Campus, right by Civil Campus. That's why I grew up there.
Okay.
You know Racing and Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Down the street, like around Dana and Roosevelt, there used to be those big buildings. All these Israelites live there.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, man.
Well,
building right there.
and it used to be.
African garb, and they had the dread, and the sandals.
Yeah, a lot of them. My grandpa made big pilgrimage over there, Israel. There's another, ironically, put up on YouTube about 3 weeks ago. The large presence of them, young cats with purple and everything. Over back, you familiar the area they call O Block? They take. You saw that video? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with them. I don't know, if they based here, they just came here, or what? But I think I'll be good. I'm gonna juice. Yeah. Right on.
Moment of silence. Let us pray.
You know, y'all bring me in when y'all can. Heads up. We like to load it. Free them all. Here's. Am I in? Heads up, eyes open. Live and direct. That's what it is, y'all. Heads up, eyes open, and fists clench. Matter of fact, the viewing list, the audience, if y'all can, I need to feel that energy, man. Even when you're I can't see you, y'all. Heads up, eyes open, and fists clench. We don't fist that in the air, y'all. It's a revolutionary ritual that we do. You know what I'm saying? So get on involved in this here. Heads up, eyes open, and fists clench, y'all. Let's get locked and loaded for another episode of Free EmAll Radio here, Intellectual Radio, on Spirit of Making History, Taking History, and Taping History. You going to brother? You want to sit there with me? Yeah, see, I tell the show, I mean, you get some insight, some thoughts, whatever, you know what I'm saying? A little energy around here, man. So, we live and direct, y'all 929-477-3785. Press 1. Call in number. You did. Weekly program with the Black Panther Party Cubs. Spirit of Making History, Taking History, and Taping History. Now, my sister, peace and love, Free EmAll, sister, right on. Revolutionary Appreciations. I've slacked a couple of times on the natural pills for the ulcer. You know what I'm saying? It's been helping a lot. Now, I'm messing up right now with this coffee, but I'm gonna try this with my sister Rick said something to me about what's them. You said something they doing ground up almond something. Tell me again what you said. I got to check out as alternative for coffee. But again, you get so hooked on this stuff in the routine. I was making an analogy the other day. I be trying to like I tell you, like even how you deal with certain toxic situations, even the food. I had access to grilled food, grilled seafood, and I reached over it and grabbed some of this fried food. I say, man, the mind is something else, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother down to a Stephen W. Lynn, words can't explain how much we appreciate you, brother. Real talk. You can't be put in words, man. You know, we appreciate you, man. You know, in fact, make sure, you know what I'm saying, you touch down the Chairman, give him happy birthday for us down there, man. You know what I'm saying? Chairman Barry down in Louisiana, man. You know, came up for his Father's Day down there, check up on him. And our brother, Stephen Lynn, always on point. You know, putting his ear to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Way up in the backwoods. You know what I'm saying? Chairman Fred say down in the Menard Penitentiary, even being a member of the Vanguard Party, had to put his ear to the ground for the beat of the people. So we say, man, we feel it's our duty. Chairman Fred buried way up in the backwoods, you did. We're going to see about Chairman Fred, our brother Stephen W. Lynn, be on point consistently. Now, matter of fact, Cobb consistently. He did. Tell, you know what I'm saying? Webster Dictionary, put that in there somewhere. Give us our credit, though. Man, we moving and grooving, y'all. 929-477-3785. Press 1. This August 9th, the black ball. The black ball. So get your Sharpest black gear out, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be here, you know what I'm saying, in St. Louis. It's something, I think it's gonna be the 9th year after the murder of Michael Brown Jr. I think it's the 9th year, and it's something, you know what I'm saying, they put in context. I did a song too, and I mean flashing back on even when we going down there. And certain things in your life, certain situations in your life, you know, some people they say, well, what was you at when Elvis Presley died or President Kennedy was assassinated? I think back, even I'm honored. I want to thank the family, Michael Brown family. I'm honored and humbled that I'll be a keynote speaker there. And there's something, you know, I'm thinking back when our trip down there, and that climate, and you know, and to put stuff in context, and you know, say honored to be on the battlefield. I literally remember getting down in Ferguson, which we refer to as Mike Brown Town. Them, you know, the tear gas still being thrown, the police still, the tank still down there, the tear gas, all that. You know, just the relationships and the struggles and, you know, struggles within the struggle, you know what I'm saying? So again, we're going to be speaking here at the Black Ball. This in St. Louis. That's the information for it is on the flyer. You know what I'm saying? I think they still got access to get the tickets and everything. The information is up there on the flyer, on the people, on the Free EmAll Radio flyer today. But again, Mike Brown Jr. What was the pig name that Darren? What was the pig name that killed him? Darren, they come to me. Matter of fact, help me out, y'all, because I think it's important that we remember these names also. You did. So we want to have a wall of fame and a wall of shame. They come to me in 1 minute. You know, somebody, now listeners, help me out. Tag team with me. Pig that killed Michael Brown Jr. And his brother. You know, I just the constant attacks, eating out the death. The slander the state was doing. You know how they do us. You know, he probably got some cigars at the store, so on and so forth. But you know what I'm saying, just remember the people's response in that climate. It's something that it's a different sort of, you can't take for granted. It's a different sort of baby that was born around that time. And then you had 10 years prior, you know what I'm saying? Like your first inception to see certain things. So we talking about Mike Brown Jr., we talking about also Ricky Cobb Jr., just now in Minnesota. Yeah. You know, some people say, well, man, George Floyd thing, maybe they got some policies in place. Darren Wilson, right on. Darren Wilson was the pig who killed Mike Brown Jr. We should remember these criminals' names well. Right on. The real mental capacity, right on. You, Ricky Cobb Jr., this the case in Minnesota. I talked to our brother Cortez Rice. And y'all familiar with our brother Cortez Rice, been on the battlefield. Matter of fact, I want to make sure I mention his son, memorial for his son, August 31st. And so to Bianca Jacob Blake, I don't care where it is. I'm talking, man, we'll be cross country. Where you at? Well, this case has jumped up here, you know what I'm saying? They tag teaming with us on, you know what I'm saying, touching down, suitcase in hand. You know, me and Jacob Blake was making light of it the other day. He said, you know, he said, man, he said, where you at, Cham? I said, where you at? He said, hold on, he had to figure it out. I said, man, we gonna be like the people in that comedy that showed the comedian going, I love y'all, Detroit, and this Cincinnati, where you at? You know, but it's not. It's out of trying to be all places. You know what I'm saying? I met some, you know, as I said, I was in town, Supermax. I met some good people in some bad circumstances, bad situations. So we look forward to them being able to, y'all check on my brother Cortez Rice page for the memorial for his son, August 31st. Ricky Cobb Jr., what else we got here? It's another case too. Where at the dog loose was Ohio. Brothers out the truck They pulled him over, had his hands up. And the other pig said, "Hey man, do not release the dog. Do not release the dog." And the pig that the dog loose on the brother, man, they vamped on him, man. Help me out again, audience. Give me who that case in Ohio. What was that case in Ohio where they just let the dog loose on the brother? Give me that. What else? What other PSA? Oh, Rochelle St. Q McGee. Rochelle St. Q McGee is home. He's back. You know what I'm saying? For those who are not familiar, the case Rochelle St. Q McGee was released yesterday, one of the longest held political prisoners in this country. Rochelle St. Q McGee was one of the brothers that was in the Marion County Courthouse. The Marion County Courthouse. When a young man child, Jonathan Jackson, just turned 17 years old, it was also a younger brother of Field Marshal George Jackson. Y'all forgive me too. Y'all know I do not do this, these commercials. Forgive me. William Crispin, John McClain, John McClushet, and Rochelle St. Q McGee, who had been locked up already. And unbeknownst to him, you know what I'm saying, it go down in the courtroom. Like you hear about people say, man, I was in the car. I didn't know this is going to go down. I just, Rochelle St. Q McGee in the court. And, man, history is happening. And Jonathan Jackson, Judge Heaney was in the court, and his young brother, 17 years old, and they had come into the courtroom and said, gentlemen, I'll be taking over from here. And the position was about to take these brothers to make a public statement to come into the radio station and let the world know on a broadcast what's happening inside these concentration camps. They let loose. They took out Judge, they took out one of the prosecutors. Judge Heaney also, they took him out, assassinated young man child, Jonathan Jackson. Rochelle St. Q McGee has been locked down. Even we talk about Dr. Mutulu Shakur and others while they held captive. Mumia Abu-Jamal, the impact and work with other prisoners that they still continue to do. And Rochelle St. Q McGee is reflective of his age and his condition. The picture is him in a wheelchair. And we say right on, this victory to have Rochelle St. Q McGee back out. However, though, it's like they're biting your tongue too. You know what I'm saying? Because time they snatch from these, not in a subjective way from these brothers. The time, the resources they snatch from our people. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts. It hurts, but we gonna take it and use it as momentum. You know what I'm saying? Again, to continue the struggle, continue the data struggle, to continue data win. So Rochelle St. Q McGee is out, and we have a program, Black Panther Party Cubs, referred to as Welcome Black to the Community. I don't. A brother named Harold Welton is a good, solid contact. You look for him on Facebook. Be consistent with the case. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he's been on the show a few times. Check his Facebook page. I think that there's some resources they trying to raise. You know what I'm saying? When the brother touching back down, we know how hard it is, how difficult it is for this general community. When you get back out there, so we want to have resources to welcome them black to the community. So check on Harold Welton's page. In regards to that, his Facebook page. Brandy Martin in the building, right on, my sister. Heads up, eyes on the fist clench. What else is on our Ricky Cobb? We're gonna put some calls calling about that. Y'all type in there just in case y'all have some questions about that. I know we got a case in Alabama we need some updates on, so our sister calling in with that. I want to talk about also some other dynamics in regards to this. What year is this that Tupac was assassinated? Yeah, assassinated. And a recent discussions of developments that they talking about in regards to this individual, his house being raided, and they talking about even the charges on Tupac. I don't know, really put this in political context. I just had a situation recently. We just had a situation recently at the Hampton House. Well, several of the puppies. I try to take y'all through details of the dogs and so on and so forth, and not in a subjective way, but everything is political. The role that even we call the Hampton House Hounds, the role that they play. The dogs in the house. Took these puppies out. Some was said to go out, to New York, also far, outside the country. And we lost a few of the puppies recently. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you know, I said, damn, what's all these puppies dying? You know what I'm saying? Initially, you know what I'm saying, they died. About 7 of them. I said, man, what's going on? So, and then I said, is a mother, she getting up at age, the birth thing. Then we tried to live, I mean, Comrade Connor, who's one of the puppies, I mean, like literally to bring back, I mean, to the vets, they don't know what it is. And usually with dogs like that, like Rottweilers or boxer, the snub nose type dogs, it's something you got to watch out for called parvo. I mean, it's like the coronavirus for dogs. In fact, they have a coronavirus even also with the parvo is initial concern. So usually I try to bring on. Okay, hold on. I'm tap that. I'm touch on that. We got a call in queue. Let me bring our callers in. I'm gonna play with some information about that. But the Hampton House Hounds was going on. We live in the Record Freedom on Radio, Spirit of Making History, Taking History, and Taping History, y'all. 929-477-3785. We 28 days from the countdown to Chairman Fred's 75th birthday. Where you going to be at? August 30th. Where you going to be at? You're going to be at August 9th, St. Louis. To my Mike Brown Jr., y'all. What's happening in Minnesota today? Callers, call in queue, 929-477-3785. Press 1. We got callers in queue?
EmAll, Brother Chairman. No callers in queue. Callers, if you'd like to come into queue, please press 1.
EmAll, call it. Let me reiterate what I said the comrade just said. When you got to press 1. Don't beat yourself up. I'll be forgetting. I'll be hitting the thing, answer the comrade, bring me in. What's the hold up? Press 1. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta press 1 to get in. So with that being said, back to I'm finished up to our callers press Q in. So these dogs, man. So back to back. So I come back. I'm calling to the comrades, man. Check on the puppies, man. You know, we take them too early from the mother. What's going on? They dropping. I said, damn. You know, I'm tripping. I said, this ain't man. And this ain't cool. So I go. So the one vet said, "Ain't parvo." I said, damn, what is it now? You know, and they just dropping. So I see one of them go through the stage. I tried to run into the vet the other night. So when we get there, he out of there. They said, no, we lost, you know. And I said, man, what's going on? And then another dog that we had before, about a year and a half, come back. It's out of there yesterday. And it hit me like a brick. I said, man, we go, you know, so I said, go back, go check the surveillance, the cameras, all that, you know. And I was really kind of upset with myself for a number of reasons. I said, man, you know, poison. You know what I'm saying? And and it's different discussion going on. You know what I'm saying? Like the builders, remember the house next to the Hampton House. Soon we got a historical landmark. The developers came and got that building, and it's the word is they throwing a bunch of rat poison out there now. But my thing is the state that you know what I'm saying. To the point, automatically that's how I move. It's in my DNA. But this time I wasn't thinking like that. And I sat back and I was critical, self-critical. And I said, I said, damn, I'm being around too many civilians. I'm like, no, I said, my man, I say, and it's a blessing and a burden to be on with this politics. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain mindset of a gangster, a certain mindset of a hustler. You know what I'm saying? When they see certain things, when they view certain things, and you know, like I say, but a revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? And it's extra hard when you in reactionary times, or you in the climate. Deprived, I was envious. You know, like the days of the Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying? I remember young cats would say, "Man, he crazy. He think he back in the '60s." You know, and but and I said, "Damn, it's a time period where everyone, you know, your relationships, the organizations, it was a clarity on something that happened. Like it was somewhere automatically the state. You know what I'm saying? It was a clarity on that." And I think about Tupac. I just, you know what I'm saying? I say, man, I did think that assessment that Mother Cool said about Pac needed organization, and the organization needed Pac. Pac needed the Panther Cubs. I say, it just, nothing for your sanity. I was really upset with myself. I said, damn, you know, automatically, I said, these ain't no regular dogs. These Hampton House Hounds. And lo and behold, I go to a meeting yesterday. I just seen one other dogs he did. I said, damn. So I go to the meeting. I said, man, something, damn. So I mentioned, I said, damn, who do you talk to about this stuff? The state poison dog, you know what I'm saying? And it's second nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, like no woo conspiracy thing. It's like second nature. Like, so like a cat 1987 in LA, you know what I'm saying? He cripping, you know what I'm saying? Some cats rolled through, blast at him. He automatically, oh man, okay, you know what it is? Automatically, and vice versa. Your mindset. But then you know what I'm saying, one of the things that take you, that take you out of that mass and to be deprived of that you had that cohesiveness, that you know what I'm saying, ability to dialogue and acknowledge it, or reinforcement, you know what I'm saying, it cuts you, and it can dull your knife. It can dull your knife. And I thought about, so I'm thinking about this here, and it's one brother, we get to my August 30th, and his one brother said, he told me doing the food, doing some food, the food program, the food program we already have at Hampton House. So I came in the meeting yesterday, in the introduction, you know what I'm saying, everybody spoke, so on and so forth. And the brother said, he said, I'd say it earlier before you got it, you probably don't remember me. And I said, I felt bad. I said, damn, Chad, we go. I said, forgive me, brother. He said, I was young. And he said, I grew up on a block. He said, the block right down the street from where I grew up at. I said, yeah. He said, no. He said, he said, two of the major, he said, the street organizations was in it. He said the MCs and GDs, they was into it. And you was still on the, you say, it was certain stuff trying to happen on that block where you was at. You still in that corner. You still in that corner with a dog and a flag. I said, damn. It messed me up. I said, he talking about, like literally when I first come home out of the camp, I'm talking about 2001, 2002. And the stands, I remember, I said, damn, the significance of the dog. I said, that it was a Rottweiler named Attica. And I remember playing the liberation flag, you know what I'm saying? And I remember the battles. And I said, damn, that reinforced to me. Ain't no regular conversation when we talk about dogs, anything with us, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, that's what ministry people talk about the gun. He said, man, we must even politicize the gun. We made the party's gun different from the pig's gun. And when he said that to me, he said, and I said, damn, he said he was a youngster. And I remember holding our ground, challenging the narcotic trade. I remember we was trying to the safe zones. You know what I'm saying? And this was one generation of Hampton House. This was before the Hampton House even came in existence. Later on, when they tried to do the drug, they tried to turn Chairman Fred's Hampton House into a dope den. We had to, you know what I'm saying? We had to, not only the Cubs, to bring the Hampton House hounds in, to relocate them over there. And you know what I'm saying? You talk about battles, you know what I'm saying? And I said, damn. So my man went to down. I said, I gotta be heads up. They must stay by me knocking my dogs up and got me isolated, you know what I'm saying? Because you just, oh man, you paranoid dogs. But you go look at with the indigenous people, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, all the buffalo just died. You know what I'm saying? All this, man, like even when, you know what I'm saying, when Chairman Fred was assassinated, they cut off all the lights on the west side of Chicago. Members of his staff was locked up, you know what I'm saying? Giving these crazy bonds. And it just really, I really was kind of tight with myself. I said, damn, yo, my brain usually be on this. But I tell you, when you dealing with that's what, like, I'm in one of the worst camps I was locked up in was Joliet. They put me around the most apolitical individuals. I'm like, damn, this shit is like fucked up. A conversation or what have you, you know. And the politics, you can't say, well, if a person is intelligent. It's not that. It's not that. It's how you, Lenin said, how you view the state and how the state views you. They had a quote, this individual who've been talking about, you Google these interviews, Keefe D, one of the individuals that, you know what I'm saying, one of the stunt men that the state has utilized in assassination of Park. And I remember people actually said, oh man, Park on the assassinate, it was some trivial kill. I'd be like, damn, I say, do you know what you're talking about? And the reality is a lot of cats have no idea. In fact, when they interviewed Park's father on a piece called Art of Dialogue, Park's father said, well, this guy said he was using the car, he didn't do the shooting. The government gave him a deal. Park's father said, William Gardner said, who gave him a deal? He said, first of all, the The government. See, that's how a lot of people, their conversation start from a different perspective. You know, saying, well, man, was a woman, a guy, a crip blood, this type of stuff. We premise a discussion with the state. Then it said how the state views you, how you view the state. You know what I'm saying? Most people, man, who that is, or you into it, and you listen to conversations. It's no thought of no counterinsurgency. You know what I'm saying? The insurgents got killed. You be like, you mean to tell me these people was under surveillance by the government? Park, you know what I'm saying? Man, and what and I'm so, I tell people, I say, man, with Chairman Fred, the assassinate Chairman Fred, the fiscal of Monclaw, I say, man, I'm so glad that the Panther Party, the Chairman Fred, they're hiding the contradictions. I said, you know how many people we would be debating with right now? Well, I heard they got into the disciples. I heard they got into the Stones and Vice Lord. How it meant, because people, I said, man, hiding the contradictions. And one of the coldest quotes in the movie Judas and the Black Messiah was the piece when they was meeting the crowns. And he said, man, we have the Martin and Malcolm and Daniel Kaluuya portraying Chairman Fred said, we should be so lucky. We should be so lucky. See, it's a man, I mean, Minister U.E.P. say he did not fear death. He said he did not fear death. He said he feared death without a purpose. And the countless of us that go to the grave, that take to the graveyard, and that, I mean, I don't give a fuck if when you press this shit, the well, man, common cold core, everything from that, we don't care, healthcare, everything political, and that I gotta fight myself. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it be, because I tell you, they'll put you'll be in situations. Your knife will get dull. And they said Tupac at times was trying to run from that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be. I found myself sometimes like, man, I wish I could be a civilian. Like, you be talking to people like, yeah, man, you can make it, do blah blah. And you be like, these cats talk about the music industry, the killers in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no thought of the counterinsurgency, none. I mean, you be like, man, mind blowing. They told these videos in Cook County Jail. You be like, okay, this did another nigga release these videos? Where do the state come in with these? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, the damage they done. You know what I'm saying? Man, Field Marshal George Jackson, it not only affects the economy, it affects the psyche. And most motherfuckers you talk to, when they ask the dude they've been having Vlad and the rest of these like they've been gaslighting and believe that you pull the strings of the assassination of Tupac. A motherfucker who they've been watching since he was a baby. When they played that back to him about this, he said, "Oh man, why would they assassinate him? Who this dude ain't no bigger." Man, that's how most motherfuckers think. Motherfuckers don't even believe that we worthy of being surveillance. Let's don't assassinate it. That's why in the movie Judas and the Black Messiah, we have Martin Sheen's character who played Jack Hoover say through the door, COINTELPRO. You talk to these, they ain't never heard of it. I be talking to some of these cats about the music industry. They really have no, you be like, all these deaths and murders, soon they get signed, the record companies, they go do a little basic, Sam Cooke. Go look at the history, man. But this Machiavelli machine is so, man, how it works, the number, man, I just by myself. I said, man, I might just go into, a fasting and lockdown to get back. I say, them the Hampton House Hounds. I say, all the work they put in, I should know through the door what the fuck going on. So I can let these civilians soften up my motherfucking mindset on this climate. Everything's political, man. Fremont Radio, we get any callers in queue? Nine. Okay, go through a three-way because sometimes some phones you can't do it. Press 1 or call another caller. For those who don't get, I know I get a phone service. You can't call directly in. If you can do a three-way call somebody else and have them press 1. Cortez, you can hear Mike Brown. Fremont to come right.
EmAll, if a caller can't call in through their phone service, they can log on to the blog. They can follow the link to the online, and underneath the title, it'll say "Connect" by Direct Connect, and they can log on and then they can speak.
Brother Cortez, I don't know if you heard that.
If they can't call in.
I don't know if you heard that, Cortez. I need you to hear Mike Brown Senior. He's trying to get in too. If you can't, I don't want to get up the Instagram because if I get off, I'm gonna lose my volume. Cortez, y'all get.
Also, if you text me their phone numbers, I can call them here through the station.
Okay. Let me see this without losing my volume. I'm gonna be doing this real quick, y'all. Okay. Cortez, okay, where you at? Let me know if y'all can still hear me on Instagram. Cortez, are you is Ricky is our the brother, is his father, is he able to get in? I just sent you Mr. Brown's contact. Cortez, let me know because I'm gonna forward your number also. This is Comrade if you can't get in. We got a lot of events coming up. Also on August 13th, I believe. Oh man, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, go to the Emerald's page. I'll be speaking. Sunday Patterson, phenomenal poet out of New Orleans, gonna be on deck. It's August 13th at the Sandwich Ministry. That's on 79th, I believe, in Dorchester, I believe. I think it's August 4th. I'm speaking in Seattle. It's on the movie Judas and Black Messiah. Yeah. Anyone know how to make apps? I don't know. I need to find out myself. We're gonna get us an app for this here. We gotta up the ante on the radio show. No callers in queue yet? Nope. What else on the flyer? Ricky Cobb Jr., Mike Brown, event, and something else. What else is on the flyer? Help me out. Still no callers?
No, Brother Chairman. We have Brother Mike on the line.
Right on. Fremont. Welcome, my brother.
I love, brother. Peace.
Man, peace right back at you too. We're gonna see Chairman Fred say we say peace if you really struggle for it, and you definitely willing to struggle for it, my brother. Let me premise with this, man. First, for those who listen in, Mike Brown Sr., the father Mike Brown Jr. I think my math is correct. This gonna be this March the 9th year after his murder. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
This coming up on the 9th year, y'all. Again, y'all, we got Mike Brown Sr.'s father, Mike Brown Jr. For those who not familiar, you know what I'm saying, or some people may have heard, may have tried to put like compartmentalize that name and situation. A lot of times, like even how we deal with trauma, and you know what I'm saying, how we deal with trauma. Oh, he got that's Minnesota. He got to call. Oh my, hold on. Okay, 1 second. Okay, you got to call the radio station. Hello. How you doing? You got to call the radio station 929-477-3785. Okay. I'm on the air right now. Yeah, then 929-477-3785, and then press 1. Yeah, then press 1. Yep. All right. Okay, y'all. Okay, Instagram. I know I got to start back over. I know I lost my volume. Yep, sound lost. See, reason I be hating that's the phone. I lose my sound. Sound is out. Okay. I'll be hating that. Bear with me 1 minute, y'all. So I'll be hating that. That's why I can't answer the phone when I'm going live, y'all. We gonna up our ante on this technology in 1 minute. Okay, where I'm at. Okay, give me 2 seconds so my Instagram audience can tap back in with us. I was saying that a lot of times we compartmentalize trauma. You know, so a lot of people say, "Well, I never heard about this case," and you know, like bad situations in your life. A lot of times you push it to the back. But the deal is, I think it's imperative that we remember this, but also not not subjectively, like also the responses that our community gave, you know what I'm saying, the uprisings and all, how we stood up in regard, you know, that should be connected. When, you know what I'm saying, there was the name of Mike Brown Jr., you know what I'm saying, and just, and also in the context of protracted struggle ongoing. And here we are now coming up on 9 years. And you know what I'm saying, think back where you was at. Think back how you think about, if you take a minute, you can think back to your responses. You know what I'm saying? Think back, look at your children, how, you know, how they viewed it, what type of discussion that you have with your household. And what's going, you know what I'm saying, and put in contrast today, you know what I'm saying, the fact that we got a call from the call in a few minutes. Ricky Cobb, Jr., who just in Minnesota, just murdered, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so in contrast of time, but also I want y'all to make sure if y'all can, the support, the work they got going on here. It's an event. I'm be speaking that. I'm honored. I'm honored and humble. This is the black ball. So get your gear up. You know what I'm saying? We can know how to get sharp in the struggle too now. Get your black on. You know what I'm saying? And this, you know what I'm saying? This is again, these are names, individuals, and situations that we should not forget. It should be, we can't, we say, well, wait till Black History Month to talk about that, or wait till election time. This should be intertwined in our parties, our poetry sets, our when we go out on the dates or whatever, and they not in demoralized with, oh man, you're gonna bring everybody energy down. No. It's intertwined. We can never forget what was happening, and also it's important to know that resistance happens also. So again, August 9th, you're going to St. Louis, y'all. The information how to get the tickets is posted up there. But with that being said, no further ado, I want to welcome you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this to you. Continue. We say continue Cobb and community condolences. And a lot of people say, well, that's not, you know, that's 9 years ago. The people's pain, our pain transcends geographical and generational lines. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The deal, like a lot of people say, well, that, you know what I'm saying, what's happening in Ferguson, how does that impact? We felt that. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. I remember missing the mega bus trying to hop, going up there, and that hurt us. And to this day, we still, not just that day, the ongoing attacks that your family, that y'all was subjected, the community was subjected to, you know, constantly. I mean, he won't even, man, Mike Brown too won't even bury for you. Every day the news comes out some more slander, you know what I'm saying? And the support on the other end, the resources with Darren Wilson, the police. I mean, I forget the GoFundMe. They backed them. You know what I'm saying? So, Mike Brown, tell us what we got going on, or coming up August 9th, and you know what I'm saying, and what's been happening with you, with your family, how y'all been holding up, and give us, you know, saying how people can, you know, get in contact to support this upcoming event, and you know, where is it at, and you know, and you know, and anything else you got on, you know, that you want to lay out for us.
Thank you, Chairman. Everything will be going on August 9th. This year is on a Wednesday. We do a moment of silence. We go to ground zero. Where we will be out there from 10 a.m. to 11:45 for the countdown for the 4.5 hours. Mike laid on the ground in 98 degrees weather, you know, that day. And then that night, we will have a black ball. Chairman Fred Jr., Captain Jr. will be our keynote speaker. We will have other speakers that's from the community. But, yeah, that's what we have going on for this year. And people can donate, you know, the Eventbrite, I'll send it, you know, or they can send it to chosenforchange.org. You know, you see a lot of the work that we've been doing, you know, over the years, through the pain, through the trauma, you know, and keeping it rolling and still supporting other families. Us as a unit, we've been holding on. You know, I actually just left a summer camp that I've was doing this year. You know, for the kids. You know, it ends August 5th. You know, so we steady working and doing a lot of things in the community. You know, and showing up for our people. You know, the siblings they are in a better place. You know, I have a therapist for the family, so people ask, do the family have a therapist? Are we seeing anything? Yeah. Yes, we are. You know, and we keeping it moving.
Yeah. Right on, man. I just I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate your family. I appreciate your pointing out certain things that made that sometimes a lot of people just a brush past. The amount of time that Mike Brown Jr. The amount of time he was out there, the weather. I'm vividly flashing back to this, and see, it's the dynamics of them. I mean, like even when you don't like the slaughterhouse with cows and animals, they kill them. They talk about like even you hear terms people say is the meat halal? You go to certain restaurants, it's a certain way that animals are killed. They talk about like the stress in them. The blood flow can impact the way the meat is, their body. You know what I'm saying? You talk about like even in death, like y'all probably heard like the Muslim what's the term the Muslims burial. It's a certain amount of time they gotta be buried. You know, so you say, man, why they gotta move so fast? It's in the context of respect for the for the body, for the death. And I'm recalling this now. You know what I'm saying? How much the time that he's out there. You know what I'm saying? The heat, the weather. You know what I'm saying? And this is something again. Like I say, like we take politics. I'll be thinking just about voting. That's electoral politics. I'm talking about politics, the way you do food, clothing, and shelter, the way you live and die. You know what I'm saying? The way, you know what I'm saying? The terms, how it's referenced. You know what I'm saying? How you the impact of other people, the community seeing your body out there. You know what I'm saying? Like doing on the plantations. You know what I'm saying? With they would just beat us. They would leave us out there, leave a dead body out there to haunt you. You know what I'm saying? That vivid memory. And we should not forget that, but we should also remember the responses. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the responses from from the family of Mike Brown Jr., the responses from the community, and you know what I'm saying. And we take some hits, man. But you know what I'm saying. But again, it's imperative that that whole thing is inclusive, and also even up to the day and ongoing that we still remember this brother. And I also want to say this. I was at an event. What's my sister's name? Johnny and his mother. Huh?
I'm sorry to interrupt. We have Brother Tyrone Pettis from the camp on the line.
Okay, calling in from the joint. Okay. Jump in. Okay, bear with me for Matter of fact, I don't know how much time we got. Come on. Okay, tag team. Bring them on in. Y'all know we got a prison call. Jump in. We gonna tie all this in. Welcome, Freedom on Radio, brother.
Salam alaikum, my brother. This is Tyrone Pettis. That's Pettis.
Walaikum assalam and welcome.
I'm in Danville Correctional Center. Can you hear me?
We hear you loud and clear, brother. We hear you loud and clear, my brother. Yes, sir. And many of us are already familiar with your ID number. You know why, don't you? Yes, indeed.
My brother, please give all my blessings and my condolences to the brother that was demonstrating that soul, and give me my blessings to your family and your loved ones.
Let me ask you a question, okay? Because you've been held captive 25 how long? 25 years?
Yes, sir.
You've been locked up 25 years. What do you recall?
Yes,
what was Mike? Okay, you familiar with Mike? You familiar with Mike Brown Jr.?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, what was the sentiments like? Okay. Do you remember what joint you was in? What was the? I'm curious. What was the? We put it in the context now. We come up with 9 years. This next Wednesday. What was the thoughts inside the prisons? What was the footage? Did y'all see it right off?
We got it going off the whole situation, and the situation it really made us all sick in the stomach behind the demonstration, and we really was we wanted to bet on for sure. But we knew for sure that the brother was rotating in the signs of something wasn't right with this whole situation.
Mm.
You know? So what we did was we just, you know, we try to reach our brothers, our young brothers, and try to lift them up and try to understand the severity and the seriousness of being out there in that situation, man.
Yeah.
You know, and try to rotate out some kind of situation.
Yeah. Right on. I know. Is it, you know, a lot of times one of the things they do is inside behind the walls. They, you know, it's difficult to maintain a connection to what's happening in the streets, though. So a lot of times people say we just worry about what's going on here. But what was the like? Y'all saw the video? Like, what? I mean, was y'all placed on lockdown? Well, what was it? Like, what was brother saying? Like, man, this, you know.
Yeah, yes, sir. Automatically they put us on lockdown because they feel that we knew that it was just totally wrong.
Yeah.
And it was very troubling to our heart.
Yeah.
And you know, the older, me being an older brother, we had to actually we had to calm down everybody. We had to put everybody to a hold to calm their souls and their mind down because we was ready to tie it up. We was ready to tie this demonstration up.
Well, I'm gonna say this, you know, because I know I gotta say I'm encouraged also because I know the purpose of prison and other places is to disconnect us. Like I say, like in certain cases, in certain times, it strikes us. A lot of times people say, I don't know why I feel so. Like you see people like situations may happen in the Philip Mexico and other ministers say we got it's a tornado or a storm hit somebody. They raise the money to go help their people. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that should impact. You know what I'm saying? We say people's pain reflects, and wherever we at, when we, you know what I'm saying, it still should hurt us, should impact us. And I know within prison, you have to become a code, like you know what I'm saying, like a. I say I'm so glad I still have my humanity, my love. You know what I'm saying? Because it's designed for you to become a cold individual. So I'm encouraged, you know what I'm saying, that we still felt something. You know what I'm saying? And that's when we don't feel something. You know what I'm saying? I say, man, it's a scary situation. So I don't, you know what I'm saying, man, the brothers and sisters, the brothers and everybody know it's not loving it, and we that connect. We got to maintain that connect, man. And I know that's a place that's designed, the way it's built is designed for us not to be concerned with each other, man. But you know what I'm saying? But again, there is something instinctive in us to say, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, soon. I mean, we went to the mega bus ASAP to head down there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad those who are held captive. I'm just that makes me feel. It gives me a charge up too. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when I was in Stateville, Timothy Thomas in Cincinnati was killed, and I remember us putting our hand on the TV. I remember that. I think it was '95, and I remember us putting we came back from shower. And I remember putting our hand on the TV, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Just the people response to that, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say, I'm glad you called in for so many reasons, but I'm glad my brother's on there, you know, Mike Brown's, you know, father, and for a number of reasons too.
Your sound is fading out, Mr. Jim.
Is my sound okay? I'm better now, Sister Conrad. Am I better now?
You're better now.
I'm glad you called. I'm glad that my brother Mike Brown seeing us online too. I was about to comment. I was at an event, and you know what I'm saying. And this is the balance of a lot of times. The narrative that's given is that ain't no fathers, no men out there, so on and so forth. And I'm you know what I'm saying. And so I'm really glad, you know what I'm saying. This dynamic, and again, we can the ecosystem, the balance of men and women together. You know what I'm saying. But I was with Mike Brown this event, and one of the sisters was going through they showed a video of everybody who lost their children. And the sister who related to Alton Sterling, she's going through some emotional things, you know what I'm saying? And automatically, you know what I'm saying, because they just want to fit automatically, without no cue cards or nothing. Me and Mike Brown, man, we was on it, you know what I'm saying? And instinctively, you know what I'm saying? And they don't, And Takia, man, you know, since she one of our shows closed out one time at the end, where she said about, you know, just that dynamic, you know what I'm saying, her father, you know what I'm saying. So I'm really we got another case coming in tonight, Ricky Cobb, whose father's going to call in, and this is, I want our people to hear this, you know what I'm saying, because see, it's intentional. They give us, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we don't, you know, men out there, no father, you know what I'm saying. So I really appreciate the fact, the timing that both y'all online with this here.
Yeah, absolutely, Chairman.
Okay, my fault. Say it again.
No, I was saying Mr.
No, I was saying.
Okay.
Do I got time to talk, Chairman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. I was just saying that I agree totally 100% with what you're saying about the men and the uncles and all the men that need to be out there to guide and guide our young youth out there, because that situation that with Brown, that probably could have truly been a different outcome if the brothers and his family members was on location to aid him into a better way, because, you know, it was like a mental demonstration. I want to say that I'm in this demonstration, and we trying to push for these bills. Can you hear me, Chairman?
Yes, sir, my brother, loud and clear.
Okay. I want to say that we pushing for these bills. This re-entry bill, which is State Bill 2129 and Senate Bill, House Bill 3373, and it's one more bill that we pushing for to get these brothers and these men out of these prisons, which is the elderly bill, which is 2045. State Bill 2045.
Say it one more time so people get
brothers and sisters to try to call in to try to reach to their legislators to aid us to break these seals. We got a bill that just got passed with some brothers getting ready to break seal real soon, and this bill was for the 50%ers. Now these other bills is for the brothers that's probably dealing with 85% and 100%. So we need these bills to be represented by our brothers and sisters out there in the outside world to aid us to break these seals. I also want to give thanks and a shout out to my daughter, Takia Pettis, which is my loved one, my beautiful one that aid me and doing all she can to aid me to break this seal. And her sister Latrice also aid me in breaking the seal. She's doing all she can. And a shout out to the sister the sister Daphne by way of Mighty. And we wanna just give thanks to the brothers and sisters out there that's aiding us while we still in this demonstration. And we need that, because like you said, we need our brothers and sisters to break these seals, to come out to guide our brothers and our young ones to make better decisions and think better and rotate in a way where we need for them to rotate, instead of being in the way of all these wrongs and all these authorities, so-called authority figures that's throwing down on our youth, you know what I'm saying, and disturbing our youth. So, you know, we want to give thanks to all of them, and I want to give thanks to my good brother, Chairman. I love you. I miss you. I don't have that much time. I don't really get a chance to speak that much, but I want you to know that, you know, we in this demonstration, and we hear this podcast, and we love y'all, man, and we want everybody to reach out and give understanding to what we're trying to do. We're trying to get our brothers and sisters out these dismos so that we can get out and aid our family.
Right on. We love you too, bro. I need them bills. I need Takia. I need you to repost, type them up again on Instagram, or Takia, the particular bills that your pops just said. I need you to repost them again for us. I need your I'm gonna give your social media page out, Takia. So rewrite that what he said, repost so we can repost for everybody else. And brother, these lines are open for you anytime. We miss you, bro. Keep your head up, your eyes open, man. You know what I'm saying? Fizz Clinton, man, we here for you, brother. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Yes, sir. And we appreciate you, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir, Chairman. No doubt. We love y'all. We miss y'all, man. We doing all we can to break this seal, and we'll have some more information about these Senate bills and these House bills, and to get these brothers and sisters.
You have 1 minute left.
We pray that our brothers and sisters, man, reach out to their legislators and get their due diligence to push us about this demonstration, because all we need is for them to call them and support these bills, you know, and these are bills that these brothers that have been incarcerated over 20 years that can aid us to break these seals.
Yes, indeed.
Daddy, say it one more time. Say the bill one more time, because you know I'm at work. I'm multitasking. I'm at work, and I ain't trying to get caught on the phone either. So just say the bill one more time so I can have it right.
Okay, it's the Senate Bill 2129, and it's the Senate and the House Bill 3373. And the last bill is the elderly bill, which is 2045, House Bill 2045. Please, y'all, sign in and contact your legislators and support some bills.
Goodbye. All right, I love you, Daddy.
So you're right. Live and direct,
Okay,
y'all.
I'm about to type it for you. I'm about to type it. I'm at work.
That's what it is. Right on.
Now.
Right on, these folks. Get it tight. Right on.
Love.
Love you. Right on. Free them all. We live and direct, y'all. We live and direct. And for the rest of those brothers and sisters who held down, who held captive, I want y'all in solidarity, August 9th. Y'all, we go remember Mike Brown. Fist in, man, wherever you, even if you're in the cell, wherever, fist in the air in solidarity for Mike Brown. Don't forget Mike Brown Jr., man. August 9th, you know what I'm saying? The people's pain reflects, y'all. We live and direct on Free EmAll Radio, Spirit of making history, taking history, and taping history. Again, when I say the father, I'm talking about not in a way that it dismisses the mother, the sister, a balance of all of us. You know what I'm saying? Again, that we come from a Check out Sheikh Anta Diop. He told we come from a society, we worked in harmony with each other. You know what I'm saying? We live and direct, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we got the father, we got the mother and some other family members of Ricky Cobb. Y'all know if y'all heard about Ricky Cobb, the second. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Minnesota is still going down. Yeah. As we speak, y'all. Did y'all get all the details from my brother Mike Brown Sr. was going down? So y'all ain't got y'all tickets for the black ball. Make sure y'all get on top of that now. Get the information on that, and also stay in contact. I was giving. I'm gonna be honored and humbled to be, you know what I'm saying, speaking there. And our relationship, we're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna be looking for them to come on up here August 30th. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of these people, a lot of these families, just, you know what I'm saying, I met and come in contact under some bad circumstances, and you know what I'm saying. But man, hey, a lot of times on the battlefield, you meet some hell of a people, man. You know what I'm saying? You meet some hell of a people on the battlefield. We live and direct. Mike Brown, you still around with us? I'm tag team. We got other callers calling in, but you feel free to, you know what I'm saying, jump in when you feel, whatever you feel, my brother. We pulling up on you, man. We putting up on you, man, on August 9th, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, we can be sharp in the struggle too, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, y'all. So again, get your blackout. Get your blackout, you know what I'm saying? Get your blackout, you know what I'm saying? It's going down August 9th in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? And the energy there, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking about, man, long live Mike Brown Jr., man. You know what I'm saying? We got the, you know what I'm saying, the cats inside behind the wall, all that. You know what I'm saying? We tie this in, we say, man, these are symbols. This is the face of something. We tying in what's going on right now. Where was you at 9 years ago? What was on your mindset? Where you at today? What's on your mindset now? So, Conrad, we got any callers in queue?
EmAll, Brother Chairman. We have Brother Walter Munson and Brother Cortez Wright on the line. EmAll.
Welcome to Free EmAll Radio.
Free EmAll.
All power people, man. I just thought about my brother Mike Brown Sr. He said that he had an event with all the brothers today. I'm saying, and Cortez, everybody was there, man. Put Cortez. I wasn't able to be there physically, man. But man, you had Muhammad Ali nephew. You had so many. I mean, it was, man, I was on that FaceTime, man. I'm telling you, it was so, man, the energy, man, these brothers, man. I told Mike Brown, hey, I'm not missing the next one. Man, it was so much pain. I mean, it was so much potential. I'm telling you, everybody there got hit. You know what I'm saying? somebody they felony got knocked. They've been attacked, but you can see the strength on the FaceTime, man. I was so inspired talking, man. And we say brothers in the place or sisters, we come from society. It don't mean at the expense of women or vice versa. So a lot of times they tell you, well, if you with the men together, you gotta be, saying like you hating on women or vice versa. No, this is sometimes that's therapeutic. Don't say just to be able to sit down and it was therapeutic. Just talking over FaceTime. I can imagine if I'd been there. Next year I'm on deck. Brother Cortez writes, man, what's going on with you, my brother? I know you. You there?
Yeah. What I was gonna say was exactly what Chairman Fred Hampton Sr. said, man. Eye off the people, man. And like you say, making history and taking history.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Extend my.
Who we have on the call with us is Walter Munson, is the cousin of Ricky Cobb II, who was murdered by state troopers on Monday at around 1:30 in the morning. And it was very tragic and it hit home to a lot of us. First of all, because of the police brutality, gun violence, and racism is all wrapped up in one. But the fact of the matter, Ricky Cobb II was murdered in the same fashionable manner, just like Dante Wright. And it's very sickening that it's steady happening. This ain't the first time that the Minnesota State Troopers have blood on their hand, that Governor Tim Walz has blood on his hand, and it needs to be addressed. Right now, the actionable items and the demands right now is that the 3 officers be held accountable for their actions. They should be charged, they should be convicted, they should be locked up as well. They should be taken off of paid administrative leave, and the people in the community just need to continue to uplift this family and support this family. So I invited this brother on here, and he actually had reached out to the father and the sister, and I just wanted us to shower him with love and any way that in any shape or form that we can uplift the Cobb family, the Musa family, and the kids of Ricky Cobb. You know what I mean? The second. So go ahead, Chairman. I just wanted to introduce this brother Walter Munson on here.
Well, first,
peace and blessings, brothers.
To you as well. And let me premise with this one. You know what I'm saying? We definitely extend our condolences. We say, we got things we were saying Cobb and community. I'm chairman of the Black Panther Party Cubs. So we say Cobb and community condolences to you and your entire family, to the community, to our people at large. And let me preface with that. Thank you for coming on. I know it's still hot right now. You know what I'm saying? This just occurred. When this just happened? When? Monday.
It's really a couple days ago.
So I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on with us. We got a lot of pain on this line right now. You know what I'm saying? We get, it transcends time. We got, Father Mike Brown. We got brothers and sisters calling in from prison, everything, man. And we not trying to do no pity party. We trying to connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with our people time and time again. Cortez just gave us like a history lesson on Minnesota in particular. I'm talking about, for those who are not familiar, y'all, go back. The Deontay Wright case, you know what I'm saying? We should have to mention the George Floyd, you know what I'm saying? But not time people say Philando Castile. I'm flashing back right now, literally, you know what I'm saying, at that car, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting real talk. And for those who don't know these names, y'all, get these names. This should be, I hate to say it, but this, you know what I'm saying, we should know, go pull the video footage up, but you know what I'm saying, we should know about these, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they got a saying in Nazi Germany, you know what I'm saying, never again. And but also, I tell people, if they don't tell their children what happened with the gas chambers, all that, they call that child abuse. They said, if you don't tell your children what happened, they consider child abuse. And I'm saying, I know this people say, well, I don't want my child to know about this because they're too young. They this here, man. Any day, this kind of saying, you got to be in it. Tell them about this as well as the resistance. Tell them, man, let them know. A few days later, we on Freedom already. We talking about this here, man. But let me open up for you, man. You know what I'm saying? give us any contacts, people, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if y'all got funeral arrangements or, you know what I'm saying, any mobilizations are planned, but you know what I'm saying, or y'all just, you know what I'm saying, what's, you know, we all at with it, you know what I'm saying? Or better yet, where we at with it, you know what I'm saying? So we can connect the dots, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, state to state, man. You know, matter of fact, internationally, we have an international listening audience. We got people, you know what I'm saying, all in Africa, you know what I'm saying, listen to us right now. So I'm gonna open up for you. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to tell us? Man, if you want to tell us about your cousin, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take for granted that people know who your cousin is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, Ricky, I'm gonna tell you. Well, let me open with this. The thing the media does that upsets me is they like to spin anything they can find that's negative, you know, and that's how they open with things, because I think that the media thrives on discontent. You know, the media thrives on pain and sorrow, you know, and so in order for them to do that, instead of saying there was a crime committed, they put a category on it and say a black man, a white man, a Hmong. They have to racially profile that and make it known so that it can keep spinning, you know, this hate we got going, you know. I think that's wrong. And the first thing that they want to do is talk about a brother's record. Ricky is the epitome of what we as a race should be doing as young black men, raising our family, going to work, being the right person. I mean, the man was the epitome of what, you know, they don't show black men in that type of light. You know, I work, I serve this country, you know, and we don't talk about that. You know, we don't talk about the young mistakes that maybe Ricky has made, and he has done his thing and come up. And now we can't talk about the future. We can only talk about what he has achieved and what them pigs took away from him and us. And I'm hot right now, so yeah. I don't want to say too much.
I got
he was a great man, a good father, a good relative, funny. I mean, he lit a room up when he walked in because you had to pay attention to this man. You know, intelligent. You know, I can't say enough about him in a positive light because that's who he was, plain and simple. You know,
how old?
I'm sorry.
No, forgive me. I was asking, how old was your Ricky Cobb? Said, how old was he?
I believe he was 33.
Okay.
You know, and I just, you know, I'm crushed. So, you know, forgive me if I mumble, or ramble.
No, this ain't. You good.
I feel for his twin.
Oh yeah, he had a twin.
He had a twin, and the thing about it is, man, is I have a brother. I love my brother. You know, from the womb to the tomb, it's saying, you know.
Yeah.
And I couldn't live life without my brother. I couldn't only imagine what a twin would feel like.
Yeah.
You know, and there was no thought given on that. There's no thought. You know, it's just, you know, what police do.
Yeah.
You know, we're black. That's what they do.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
You know,
man.
But Ricky was a good man. Ricky was, and he should be remembered always, forever.
What
you know, because now he has kids that have to come up.
Yeah.
That can never have their father at the graduation or any accomplishments. You know, but we won't spin that on the TV. We only want to focus on this man had a warrant. No, that's not who Ricky was.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm glad you're making that connection, because that's, you know, we just talking about the case of Mike Brown Jr. and others, you know what I'm saying, and just seeing Mr. Dorothy Holmes just tapped in another, and you know like in case after case, you know, Ronald Ronnie Man Johnson, and you look at case after case, I'm talking about, you cannot detach the role the media plays from these killings. You know what I'm saying? They kill you and come to kill you again. You know what I'm saying? and it's and it dehumanizes us. You know what I'm saying? It's a war tactic. Actually, like they in Vietnam they call the people VCs. They didn't call them Vietnamese. You know what I'm saying? It dehumanizes you. You know what I'm saying? And like, when I communicate our people into they grab a mug shot, whatever. We call it the sidetracking of the slave. It's the sidetrack. Like Rodney King was he? I heard he was speeding. Get you involved in an arena that you shouldn't be involved in. And we had to get to the position like there's a case in Washington D.C. This lady named Sandra Levy. She was an intern with this Congressman Conduit or something, and she came up missing. And I remember they was doing an interview with John Walsh, America's Most Wanted, and somebody had called in and say, "Hey man, what was she doing with this congressman, young as she?" Before they could finish asking their question, he say, "This young lady is missing. We not gonna have that." You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, cut the. And man, I see that's the type of position our people gotta start taking. You know what I'm saying? See, you know what I'm saying? It's like they deflect us. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm a former political prisoner, bro. I'm a former political prisoner. And when they tried to when they came in my name, when they were slandering me, well, we heard this and that. Man, our response was free Fred! Exclamation point. Wasn't no comma, wasn't no question mark. You know what I'm saying? It was free Fred! Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's the position we got to start taking, man. You know what I'm saying? For those who haven't seen the video or seen the case of Ricky Cobb, champion, the guy. I can't. Do you know offhand? So anybody know offhand the other case? The case in Ohio. I can't recall his name. When they let the dog loose on him. I can't remember his name. It's another case. Another case just happened. But I want you to keep us posted on any developments, Cortez. Right? We every Wednesday on it's called EmAll Radio. You know what I'm saying? It's called EmAll Radio. We every Wednesday, 6:30, 8:30 Central Time, man. And you know what I'm saying? And if you can tune in with us every Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? And also, I don't know, man, while it's hot, man, it's an event going down August 9th. Cortez, I think Cortez Rice, he's gonna be up there also. Get the details, you know what I'm saying, in regards to Mike Brown, you know what I'm saying, memorial for Mike Brown Jr. And we got to connect these cases up, man. Connect these situations up, man. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's most importantly that that we make sure. So back in 2020 when the uprising was going on, there was a lot of people that had a lot of time off. COVID was in effect. People were going out protesting and marching and sending in solidarity with families instead of going to the club. And you couldn't go to restaurants and stuff like that. I think we right now at this time, and the time has always been now, but we need people to mobilize, strategize, and organize and demonstrate the right way and continue to uplift these families and stand for what you believe in. It's right and wrong at the end of the day. And if you feel that in your heart that is what happened to you, what happened to our loved ones and to these families' loved ones, if you feel it's wrong, that you need to stand up and do something. Stand up and fight back. And Ricky Cobb, the second, his name means stand up, fight back. So I need people to continue to love and shower the family with love and support. But make sure, man, listen, don't forget the story. You heard his cousin, who Ricky Cobb was, who he was. Don't let the media demonize and dehumanize our black and brown people, because these are someone that love someone that have mothers, that have fathers, that have uncles and cousins. He had 5 kids. You know what I mean? So we need to make sure that his family is good. People in Minneapolis, Minnesota, we need to stand up and fight back, man. We need to get out there and strategize, organize, mobilize, and demonstrate. That's it, and that's all.
Well said, and well addressed. Well said and well addressed, man. Real Cortez, right on. And it's imperative. Like, I'm glad that you even make you tied in, but it's children. You can see that impacts you. Like I said, I'm so man. They need to see, you know what I'm saying, the people respond for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like timing. Like they say, like, that time can be, like they had an old saying called "a day late and $1 short." That they immediately people, you know what I'm saying, people just came out defensive. Oh, hold on, man, you ain't finna run this narrative, you know what I'm saying? You know, about my daddy or my uncle, whatever the case may be, man. Heighten the contradictions, man. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, we get these stats and facts, man. And you know what I'm saying? You again, you know, and you detach them. They are detached for you. You know what I'm saying? I know I was in court one time, and they had said something about a case on one of the major leadership on one of the street organizations. They mentioned on this case. They said they got a phone call from this person. And the mass, and I remember in the court, people say, whoa, did you hear? Whoa, just the mention of a certain individual's name. And the lawyer came back and say, does this person have a family? And everybody, they say, huh? Does he have a family? And everybody say, yeah. Say, what was he talking to them about? Everybody say, damn, they just mentioned his name. And like, did you talking to this person? He bad, you know what I'm saying? It was like they can't, you know what I'm saying? You hear these individuals, these cases, these names, you become stoic. You know what I'm saying? You become detached from it. You know what I'm saying? But again, like you just said, my brother, these are human beings, man. Families, part of communities, and you know what I'm saying, and the trickle down impact can't be put in words. You know what I'm saying? You move certain, like it was a story of a documentary called Snitches in Alabama back in early 90s, late 80s. And they had for one dude there to hook these guys on drug cases. And all the men was taken out. And next thing you know, the trickle down impact. Everybody was, you know what I'm saying, strung out on drugs. The whole community was messed up. I tell you that Good Times, the TV show Good Times, you move one individual out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling his family, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know better than us, I'm saying, I'm sure. We don't know how old his children is, the impact. So, you know what I'm saying? So again, man, let them know if you can't, you know what I'm saying, brothers, you was on the radio. I wish they listen in now. You know what I'm saying? That people at the minimum raise some questions about their father. You know what I'm saying? That it just wasn't no, you know, man, okay, this is what it is, period. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask no questions. So if you can play this, if they're not listening, play this back to them later on. Say, man, no, it was a discussion. Let them know people in Africa, people, you know what I'm saying, in Ireland, his name, they're talking about it. See, at the minimum, whether you agree or not, you know what I'm saying, people in prison, you know what I'm saying, that impacts you. Say, man, hold on, man, this you can't confine this individual just to no Minnesota or a local block, whatever the case may be, man. This dynamic, you know what I'm saying, he deserves more than that. Deserves more than that.
I definitely want to thank you for even joining on, and you know, we obviously a family who has been impacted ourselves, and we definitely want to continue to love on you. I know our organization, Families United, which consists of myself, Bianca Arson, which is the aunt of Breonna Taylor, and Jacob Blake Sr., the father of Jacob Blake Jr. We offer any type of moral support that you guys need, whether it's counselors, whether it's a shoulder to cry on. If you need to call and you got my number at 3 o'clock in the morning, you like, damn, I miss Ricky, man, and I just need somebody to talk to. If you want to pick up that phone and you scream, we're going to be right there for you and for the family. So I love you, and thank you again for joining on here. And if people don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything, literally.
So you're right.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. I loved what you said about history. And my grandfather used to tell me, those who don't study history are doomed to repeat it.
You better believe that. Believe that. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So, brother, again, we here every Wednesday, man. You keep us.
I think everybody should. Anybody that's tuning on, anybody that's seeing this, man, justice for all stolen lives. But man, let's do. Unfortunately, we hate to have to say another fucking name.
Yeah.
We hate to. We're not gonna make sure that Ricky is just not no hashtag.
That's right.
So we need justice for Ricky Cobb II.
Justice for Ricky Cobb.
Justice for Ricky Cobb II. Type that, repost it, send it out through the grapevine. Say, man, flood it. You know what I'm saying? You keep us posted. Those gonna be an area. Make sure we'll send whatever mobilizations are planned, funeral services. Man, we need warm bodies out there, man. Real talk, man. We need warm bodies to It's in Minnesota, y'all, and keep us abreast, man. These airways are open for you. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we on, and I'm gonna give some more contact to some other media outlets to my brother Cortez to get to you. So you know what I'm saying? So y'all let people know what's happening there, man. And stay in tune with us, with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like-minded people. Go look at on his Facebook page. It's unfortunately, it's a lot of people on here that have lost family members, whatever. Connect, come. We got events coming up all over. We next door to you, like literally, we literally next door to Minnesota. I think August 6th, Dorothy Holmes got. Make sure I get my dates correct, sis. I think August 6th that's coming up. Around the Ronnie Man Johnson, the book bag giveaway. I think that confirmed that. August 13th is another event. Cortez will give you all my information. You know what I'm saying? And tune in with us, man. Wednesday, 6:30, 8:30. Joseph Williams.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the information over to him, Chairman.
So you're right.
Thank you for having fun. Free them all.
Oh man, hey man, love you, brother. Free them all. Hey, we duty bound, man. Give my sister Bianca. Man, anytime, anywhere. I got my sister, one of my sister who I grew up with. Keep us posted, because my sister, she in Minnesota, so make sure y'all keep us posted. The funeral service and all that. My sister Bridget, she gonna be on deck down there. You know, in the funeral services. We live and direct, y'all, on Free EmAll Radio. Spirit of making history, taking history, and taping history, y'all. Speaking of fathers, images of father, my brother Joseph Inglewood, man. That young cat there, man. I love this young brother. He always on, man, pop up on his Facebook page, somebody doing his children, whatever. Man, I love this young brother. Y'all tap in with us. We got any more callers in queue?
That makes sense for the Johnson.
Sister Conrad. Free EmAll, Sister Conrad.
Yeah. No callers in queue.
Callers, if you're in queue, 929. Okay, 9294. Oh, let me say this also again. Cobb and community condolences to my brother P.R. Arheem's father's made his transition recently. You know, so I was out of town for the service. Me and Sister Conrad, we couldn't make it. This brother, you know what I'm saying? But we put a call in for aid and assistance, and the people came through, get his father buried and everything. But yeah, just again, condolences to him again. 929-477-3785. Press 1 to get in, y'all. Get their Senate bill reposted. August 30th, we put it together, y'all. It's gonna be going down. It's starting at 7:50 in the morning. Everybody making a joke with it. Say, Chairman, how you gonna be somewhere at 7:50 in the morning? They laughing now. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. Reason why we started at 7:50 in the morning at the breakfast, at the free breakfast. And it's gonna be taken for his 75th birthday. It's gonna be his 75th birthday. We're gonna roll the tour from there. I gotta call my man. I gotta call my guy back again. Because as soon as I get the show, man, if I tour bus, I gotta call him back ASAP. And I gotta make some noise about this damn Chairman Fred Day we pushing for. I gotta make some noise. August 17th, Marcus Mosiah Garvey birthday. Yeah, man. Real talk. Real talk. Something else I know I'm missing. Right? They know me. They say, yeah. So I put in my mind 6:50, you know what I'm saying? We get it on time. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay. I'm looking on time. 8:11. Let me know what else. I know something else we're supposed to touch on also. I'm going to touch on this Tupac thing too for me. The assassination of Tupac. That's right. Yeah, buddy. The assassination. Tupac Amaru Shakur. Let me know your thoughts on the latest developments. Or any questions you may have. What you think? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we back on. Call in 929-477-3785. Then press 1. 929-477-3785. Then press 1 to get in. We talking about Ricky Cobb II. We talking about Mike Brown Jr. August 9th in St. Louis. Yeah. Where were you at 9 years ago? What you thought about it then? What you think about it now? August 30th, August 17th, and back to back. August, man. Oh, how would I forgive me? I'll be no, yes indeed, no doubt about it. Comrade Stan, Rochelle Q McGee is back out here. You know what I'm saying? So again, y'all, this case, I gave the history. I gave a little background, a little background earlier. You know, when a young man, child Jonathan Jackson, had commandeered the courtroom in Marion County to go 17. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that. Jonathan Jackson, 17 years old. Yeah. Coming to the courtroom and articulately stated to the court, gentlemen, I'll be taking over from here. And in attempts to move those prisoners that, to go to the radio station. And that's how important, you know, so you look at communication and broadcast to the world. What's going on inside these places? He was subsequently assassinated August 7, 1970. Rochelle Q McGee was there. He been denied parole, isolation, so on and so forth. A lot of health issues. In fact, you can see him in a wheelchair being pushed out. But check on Harold Welton's page. There's some mobilization to raise some funds for him. And no doubt about sister, August 7th. That date was, and it's ironic that Rochelle Q McGee was released yesterday. We come up on August 7th. August 7th. In a few days. Yeah. This happened August 7, 1970. Jonathan Jackson is the younger brother of who? The late great Field Marshal George Jackson, who was assassinated August 21st. The very next year, 1971. Remember these dates, y'all. These individuals. Never forget. Real talk. Real talk. Let me know if any callers or any questions or comments I may have missed. You to repost them up. Y'all don't charge it to my heart. You know what I'm saying? I may have missed something. You know what I'm saying? Something matter you want to touch on before we close out. Let us know. Let us know. We here at EmAll Radio. Instead of making history, taking history, and taping history, y'all. Yeah, I've been going through some. I had some downers the last few days, man. I'm talking about them dog puppies was dropping back to back. I said, man, what the hell? Then 1 year and a half old, come back. She did. I said, man, I had to hit me. I said, man, where am I at? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where am I at? Yeah. Park. You can't talk about no assassination, no politics, no trivial death. Even Lil Wayne said, now you know it's bad. Lil Wayne said about Nipsey Hussle, you say, when you great, you assassinate. Yeah. 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 You know, he said, man, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, have they seen that? They cloned Tyrone? Yeah. I got to start doing these movie reviews. I keep on saying we're gonna do a week. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. Check it out. I'm curious. Let's have some dialogue on it. They cloned Tyrone. Yes, indeed. And it's a joke. It's a running joke or running meme they putting out now. If you don't get it, you one of the clones. Yeah. Also, y'all check it out. We have a discussion about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in with us. I'm gonna start doing. I keep on saying it. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna do it. Next thing else, we're gonna do a big screen, pull up, say, we're gonna do a movie review. So it's coming, y'all. We'll be doing that in a minute, y'all. Yeah. Well, that being said, don't y'all go back later on and say, damn, I should have said this, I should have said that. You got your information for August 9th for St. Louis. I don't know how long a drive it is. You know what I'm saying? But y'all come on up there. It's going down. Come on up there. It's the black ball. Well, matter of fact, my brother gave a detail. It's something that we're doing early that day too. So don't just come for the night. You know what I'm saying? I gave it early. As a matter of fact, I did. Let me see. I had them up. Let the brother know what time we looking at because the black. I got to be there before the black ball. And I'm trying to do another drop. And then we're gonna do another drop. So we push the word as much as we can. Get on up there, man. Have a discussion like what happened. What's happening then? What's happening now? Where were you at 9 years ago? Yes, indeed. Peach right back at you. Tim Fritz said, we'll pay, say pizza, you wouldn't struggle for it. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Macro, our brother, you know what I'm saying, who work with us on Judas Black Messiah, Brother Charles King. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The impact, you see the impact. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Can we down 10 more minutes or so? And no more calls in queue, no more comments. Everybody, I got so much I got to follow up on. Man. I made light of some damn dogs also in the security. That'd be my therapy also. I said, I get tired of dealing with these human beings. I said, I gotta grab them dogs. I say, man, that's my therapy. My health, my mental health. Real talk. So, comrade, give us. Let me see. Take us out with. Give us. You know what? I don't know all you can find it. It's a song. It's a piece I did for Mike Brown called Mike Brown Town. It's on YouTube. I don't know what's the product. Can we pull it? It's a song. I done that. Yeah. It's called Mike Brown Town. See if you can pull that up for us when we close out with that. I don't know. It's on YouTube. If it's not downloaded, you probably can't play it. Y'all check this out. I hope Mike Brown singing still on right now. I hope he's still on. Y'all check this out. I had done this in the studio. Man, wow. This is called Mike Brown Town. I had done it. And I miss the studio, man. That's my therapy too, man. Oh, I miss the studio, man. I just had his brother Ish. Boy, man, I hope he's listening. Oh, I just go, man. I just come in, then be drained 2, 3 in the morning. Ish throw them beats on. Man, I should release that with my therapy. You know what I'm saying? But that was then. Man. I'm still a little salty, but yeah. That was my thing. I'm gonna get back in the studio, man. Yeah. But check this piece out, y'all. I did this some years ago called Mike Brown Town. See if we pull that up. We're gonna close out with that. We're gonna pull that. And I remember we were taking the bus up there, man. Oh man, me and Deputy Field, man, the mega bus pulled up on us about 4 times. We could get us another ticket. Man, it was crazy. It was crazy. You could only get to St. Louis. They pulled up, man. They jacked us out so much. It was ridiculous, man. I'm trying to get to Ferguson. Yeah. And the Clark family was in Defense Captain Mark Clark's brother was there. Yeah. You got that Mike Brown Town yet, Sister Conrad?
Yes, indeed, Brother Chairman, locked and loaded.
Y'all check this out, man.
I had it up when you started talking.
We in sync. We in sync. Hey, man, y'all pull it. Hey, listen, but I gotta get in the studio. I got stuff. David Fieldmore's been trying to front me up. He been in the studio more than I've been in the studio. I said, hold on, man, slow down. But check this out. This is a piece called Mike Brown Town. I hope Mike Brown family still. I hope he's still online. I done this, man. We were in the booth, man, and released. Man, y'all check it out. We gonna close out with Mike Brown Town by Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. Man, hey man, music. Let us hear what it do. Same time, same station, y'all. Y'all's called Free 'em all, y'all.
Too many families have been affected by wrong.
Talk to him, Park.
In this country has tore apart my family and our family. You can't have a black family.
Come on, Park. Come on, Park. Come on, Park.
How many more funerals do we got to go to?
Talk to him, Park.
How many more scenes of the crime do we got to watch to chalk out black figures?
That Panther politic to him. What you mean he wasn't assassinated? Come on, Park. Man, please. Bet on shit in the woods? Shit. Man, come on, Park. That piece right there alone they take you out for. That's Panther Cub Park. See my sister Conrad Conner who's in the building. Man, hey, August 30th, hey, the indigenous community, they coming back, y'all. Savage famine all.
Pittsburgh, sitting right outside of St. Louis. It happened to get it cracking August 9th, 2014. They called it International Fury. You know, the same shit, different source, same struggle, different round. However, with this time, this crime, you see Gary Wilson has happened to pull the trigger. And with the system, two keys to another nigga. In the place, Black Panther Party Club in the community has now designated that is Mike Brown time. It's going down. We're spending our ground in Mike Brown time. See now, so it ain't no perfect place. It has to be one of the coldest places in this day and age. With black folks in the same day grind. See the pigs do what they did, niggas do what they do. Y'all know how they so cold under these blast our black ass. They call them the crime scene while we bleed and possibly still breathing. And here comes the yellow tape and the white chalk line. Sometimes I wonder why they don't call this shit what it actually is. Wrong black folks are supposed to call it for wrong crime. It's going down. We're setting our ground. Mike Brown time. Being the media comes out, niggas not to be nothing but just another number. Being they sitting in these specially assigned samples. Same ones don't even fuck with us, don't even feel fuck about us. That is to the state delegates. They come in and keep us under control. You know the ones that made Malcolm X obsessed with the Novocaine Negro. Down, we're setting our ground. Mike Brown time.
To the shutouts, living it up one way or another. You're gonna be giving it up. Man, come on, Pop. Give me that mic back, Pop. You got two Panther Cubs getting down this motherfucker boy for Mike Brown. What? Man, that's a ghetto Grammy right there. Pac and Chairman Fred on the same track. Shit. Holla if you hear me. It's going down. We're still on ground in Mike Brown town. Going down, still on ground in Mike Brown town. Still coming, still coming. Huh. Not only the emperor, but the man, the governor, all they have been exposed. All right, pull this shit up on YouTube, boy. Mike Brown town. Better pull up before they pull it down. They ain't calling that shit Ferguson. Mike Brown town. 'Live on the ground for 4.5 hours. Still going down, standing our ground in Mike Brown town. 9 years later. Yeah. Shit. They say it take 9 months for a baby to be born. Shit, it might be there for the storm. Woo. It's still going down, still in our ground, Mike Brown town. Shit. Mike Brown town. Talk to him, Pop. Man, make sure y'all share that. YouTube, Mike Brown Town by Chairman Fred Jr. and Pop. Right. We ain't knew as we grew to this. To my brothers in the PNC, they free me. Coming down to the nest, they're taking vows so that there be 1,000 Vietnams. We say that there be 1,000 Mike Brown Towns. Free them all.